The thoughts and opinions of this show is that of Drazy and does not coincide with all of Dre's Radio Cafe. Listening discretion is advised.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday night and I'm hanging with my baby.
Love God first, then self, walk with pride. Now talk about what makes you feel good inside. Love will make you feel good, make you feel whack. Rough like bark, sweet as a box of Cracker Jack. That special lady that makes your life complete. The one you're proud to be seen with when you're walking down the street. Now that's love my way. Damn it, I'm feeling okay. It's Friday, a payday, and I'm going to scoop up my baby.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right.
TGIF or something like that. Got 2 whole days to play before I have to come back to the job. The plantation, some might say adult high school with all kinds of attitudes on display. Some folks love to work, some work to chill, but everybody gotta work if they wanna pay their bills. I lost my last 2 jobs, this is my confession, so I call the job what it is, a blessing and it's quitting time. And love is the flavor, rush to the bank to get a pocket full of green paper. Weekend begins, end of my day, so call the queen and let her know the king is on the way.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right.
I call my baby, we both know the time. I says, hey princess, your place to mine. She says, either or sounds swell. Let's get out the house and chill at a hotel. She was like, what? Then we might as well rally. Got tickets to Saturday night show at Blues Alley. She was like, hey, that's what's up, cause we can lay around all day and chill. Before I scoop you up, I'm going on my end. Get an outfit, a 12-pack of Heineken. This weekend, baby, it's about you and me. Pack the laptop, I'll bring a couple of DVDs. She said it sounds so exciting. Guess we'll hit the wharf, get some crab legs, some shrimp, and whiting. Now it's set, let the games begin. Cell phones off, no interruptions from family or friends. Friday with your baby, it's like a blessing. So pack those special panties so I can unwrap my present. Saturday show, by the way, Brother Rob opening up for Layla Hathaway. Hey.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right. It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right. It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby.
Yo, listen, new show, new day, new age. Man, this right here is gonna be, it's not gonna be super long, but it's not gonna be super short either. Just getting into where I've been, what's going on, what's the game plan for Dre's Radio Cafe. Alright, so just stick in with me, hold on tight, and let's get into this. Alright. Without further ado, so a lot of things I was trying to go over. I'm just going to get into it the best way I know how. First off, if you need to get in touch with me, hit me up, DREZEY21 at yahoo.com. That's DRE, Z as in zebra, EY21 at yahoo.com. You can also hit up Boss Lady 95895 at gmail.com. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in the building, back doing my thing. I just been so far away and so uncut clear on the direction that I wanted to take this, but I've started this morning and I went through a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna run through them with y'all. This is the official. This ain't actually, no, take that back. That's not really gonna be the official, because this wasn't the conversation piece today. The conversation piece for this show right here is, where's the real artists at? All the real artists. When I say that, this right here is an episode of In My Opinion. I will be getting super deep into any of and all of that. I just been really more or less trying to figure out my direction, my approach to things, what I planned on doing, what I was really wanting to get across, show ideas, moves that I've been trying to make. But I'll get into that on another date. This right here is In My Opinion. This episode is called Where's the Real Artist At? Alright. This really takes place from the idea of music lately. We haven't really been so caught up on our music so much that we can all be better at it or get a little better at it. Alright.
Gotta do better than that, man.
I say that to everybody. So listen, when I say where are all the artists at, I'm talking about originality, styles, different formats, innovation, bringing something new to the table. I'm actually speaking in parts of, like, for example, The Strange One and Thunder. Shout out to them too. Him and his wife. They're doing a lot of good things right now in terms of music there in the Texas area, and I thank them so much for what they do, man. It's amazing that they put forth an effort to do a lot of things their way, and it's making it feel more humble. It's making me feel like I need to get back into my essence of things. I've also been listening to my homeboy Sign Rock One. He's been doing a lot of music lately too. And then I've done a song with him a while back. I really premiered it with everybody, called City to City. I will probably let y'all hear that one day in the near future. I also been with my brother and them. My brother and them's been doing a lot of music too.
It's the fam, bitch.
Yes, it's about the fam. So yeah, I have been doing some music with them too lately. Speaking of J. Paul, excuse me. J. Paul's got a new song coming out real soon called Music Is My Therapy, that I had an opportunity to be blessed on and actually have some parts in. So it's going to be a lot of things going on around the line of music with me. And I'm trying to get back to the essence of it, trying to get back to the root of what we used to do. But I'm asking everybody, where's the real artist at? And when I say the real artist, I'm talking about originality. Brother Robert Port Brown, originality. Hasn't far escaped from the idea of the music that we have been listening to in the past. Some of the newer artists, a lot of them have just veered off in the essence of just being different. It's got to be about originality. It's got to be about the opportunity of seeing something different, to have something different, to compose something different. I spoke with somebody the other day that said that they used to be a rap artist, but decided to become a producer and a far off more the back end person, because they didn't like the idea of how music was going these days and how there's no originality and no structure, no substance. They want you to be the dumb, everybody on the same page type stuff. And it shouldn't be about that. It should be your own originality. It should be something different. I'm going to bring something totally different to the game when I start doing my music again. Actually, I'm going to start DJing a little bit more too, because my next couple shows will be having a special mix in it on Mondays. My Monday show is going to have a special mix on it. But I really wanted to touch base on the idea of the artistry, the art of the work itself. It's not about just the being presented of the covers, because back in the day, and I know I'll bring this up a lot, and I guess it's just in my opinion, but back in the day we used to deal with things like wanting to see what the cover was, see who the artist is on the actual slip itself, the inserts, wanting to know what artist is going to be premiered on there, who's going to be featured on it, trying to see what kind of style they bring out. Back in the day, it used to be No Limit doing something different every album. Everybody was trying to see what the next cover is going to look like, what the next, features was going to be on there. With Snoop Dogg and them did a lot of different things too. The Dog Pound did a lot of different, and I give credit to Dog Pound, because Dog Pound did a lot of original music, stuff that I would still listen to nowadays, still go through, still pop off. We've gotten so far off from where the artists used to be. Used to be a Hypnotized Camp Posse, used to be a Hypnotized Minds, used to be 3 6 Mafia, used to be Rough Riders, used to be, listen, the list go on and on and on. Cash Money, used to be Dynasty. These are all names of groups that had some kind of originality. Murder Inc., G Unit. These all was groups that had some kind of originality or something different. D12. The list goes on and on. West Side Choppers. Man, I can go on for days and days about the music itself, but I'm really trying to get to the artists, where the artists are. Every group had a first lady or some sort of first lady. If you name it, Juice Crew. Just go down a list of groups. I mean, Juice Crew is just one of them, but the Self-Destruction Movement, the West Coast movement, all in the same gang. All of them had some kind of person that had a first lady or somebody in that group or something. Most of the record labels had their own first ladies. If you go back to the battles of UTFO and all that, Roxanne Shante, the beef, that's like beef and all the music and all that stuff. But anyway, each composed itself of having some kind of format, some kind of style, something different. The elements of hip hop was so different back then, so unique back then, because it took pieces. It wasn't just one part. It wasn't just a beat. It wasn't just the lyrics. It wasn't just the DJ. It wasn't just the graffiti, whoever tagged it. It wasn't just about the look. It wasn't just about the style. It had so many elements to it that made it whole. Nowadays, we're just based off the music and the beat and the lyrics, and it's not just about that. I'm trying to see how far back we can go into the essence. When I say the essence, it's like styles. Let me take, for example, style. The best one right now that I can speak of in indie artist music is Brother Rob the Poet Brown. If you ever look at him, he looks like the hardcore militant type. Really into his music, really formatted on his way of speaking. His wordplay is amazing. His delivery, his storytelling is good. Anything and everything about him is just dope. And a lot of it has to deal with the essence of hip hop. If you look at him, you think of any old average brother. He wasn't one, but that was just basically how he is. His songs, the song I premiered this morning, the beginning of the show, Friday Night with Your Baby, was basically squared off about the idea of being out. If you listen to the conversation and all that, it's really, really dope. All right. He also got one called the Ghetto Tour Guide. He's also got Beans. He's also got I'm trying to think of what's the other one called. Talk to Me. A bunch of different songs. I can go down a list of them, but each one has a different format, different style, different approach, different angle, but it's all unique hip hop, and it's all about artistry and what he does with them. A prime example. That's just a prime example of one, but there's many of them. This episode here, I'm basically just trying to get to the point of trying to get everybody to understand, like, we need to get back to that essence of where the real artists are. Where are they at? Another example, Australia. Let's go to Australia. Lyris MC, she goes back to the essence of hip hop. She knows what hip hop is because she listens to our music. They have their own style of music over in Australia, and their Australia music stems from our from our past experiences with hip hop. And she's bringing the essence to it. She's bringing a flair to it. She's bringing a style to it. She's taking us to that level, that pendulum of where hip hop was. I think inspirations have to be all those prior to a lot of the era that you see now. When I say the era now, there's just like the Little Baby and the Baby and Ice Spice and Sexy Red, all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, that's hip hop too. It's a different form of hip hop, a redefined hip hop. But we're trying to get back to the unpurified, unenlisted, diluted hip hop, the real hip hop of it. I'm trying to get myself back into the idea, the essence. Listen, I write a song every day, or at least attempt to write a song every day, because somebody told me to do that. And I haven't stopped yet. So I've got lyrics. A lot of them are old school, some from new school. A lot of it's just poetry now. If somebody was to look at my book and read up on it, they would say, oh, all these songs look like poetry songs. Well, in reality, it's really not. It's just me vocally appearing myself to my mind state to certain songs or different styles of songs. And it's really just how I am.
Damn it, man.
And it's nothing incomplete about that. I really think that the more I stay in tune with it, the more I feel like I'm bringing back something different. What I want to get into is not for me to say right at this point, because the more I sit here and I say it to y'all, I don't want y'all to feel like I've changed up the essence of hip hop, because what I want to do is get back to that root. I want to get back to that kind of like if you ever been to a distillery, I want it to be that real hardcore mesh. I want it to be that the real shit, the real dope, the real thing that's going to get you drunk, that's going to get you tore in there. That's the type of music I want to bring back. That's the type of essence of music I want to bring back. I want it to be that defined. I don't want it to be refined. I want it to be that defined. There's a difference between defined and refined. And I feel like if we can get back to that point, music is going to be a totally different realm. I give credit to when credit is due. There's an artist right now, I'm not going to say any names, that is bringing that essence back, but we're having to bring it back on a level of somebody having to show him what that essence is. And once they brought that essence to him and that flair, he's initially put his stamp on it, and he's letting everybody know that this is what the game is of the future. And I'm not upset with that. So shout out to that person that is actually putting that music out there right now, that's doing exactly that. And I thank him for that. Thank him very much for that. That's up for debate, talk with everybody if everybody want to talk about it. But I know who it is from my point of view and my stance. So with that being said, let me get back into a little bit further of what I feel the future of hip-hop should be. The future of hip-hop should be, if it's 50 years of it right now, and they say history repeats itself, we should go back to that 50 years. And right now, there's songs out there right now that's getting close to that essence of how we are and how we've been back in the day. Break a Sweat by The Strange One is one of those songs that I think it's kind of like Planet Rock. It's got that feel. It's got that emotion. The Strange One's known for having a lot of emotions with his music, things that can make him more swerved into his lane about how he is. But the music is always there. It's great. And I thank him so very much for that. Also, like I said, once again, Brother Rather Poet Brown, Black Law Rebel Music, Dub C's, shout out to Dub C's. Miss Fabulous gets into that point and that groove every now and then with her music. There's artists out there that do deal with that. And when somebody sees that art and that flair and that passion and that charisma, that it's just there. Somebody's gonna know it's there, and that's what it is. I'm trying to figure out where are these artists at now. If I have to depend on the ones that I have now, I have very few in hand that I can sit there and say I listen to their music, whether indie or already famous. Ice Cubes, the Dr. Dre's, the Nate Dogg's, things of that nature. Look, here's an example of where hip hop has been and where it should be going. I had this conversation with a friend, and the conversation was, who is the next person to take over where Nate Dogg stopped? If y'all think about all the people that ever did exactly what Nate Dogg did, you'll never really find one in particular that could go on any track, can either rap or sing, harmonize itself to do any song. And I've only seen one so far that can do that. His name is Ty Dolla $ign. Now, Ty Dolla is newer. Well, he's not really newer age because he was out a long time. he just doesn't get into it as deep as everybody else has thought he was going to get into it. But Nate Dogg was the pioneer of that harmonized music. You can go back to Bone Thugs and Harmony. You can go back to any and every artist that you can possibly think of that actually did it before Nate, which was very far and in between. But nobody can ever replace Nate Dogg. Alright, when you think about indie music now, I think the closest one that had a swag on it really probably was about maybe the late great Larry D. Edwards, because of the song he did called Take It Off, that I really wanted to get on, that I'm still hoping I can talk to his living family amongst us, his family that's here, and will be able to give me the opportunity to bless my voice and my vocals on his music, because that would be a very, 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 I wouldn't say I was going to say intelligent, I don't know what that is, but, and forgive me for saying that, but it would be a very, very, very honorable and very exciting thing for me to be able to approach my vocals on. I think it's a very, very great song. I think it was well put together. I think Larry D and whoever helped produce that song made it great, hands down already. I think if they gave it a hip-hop flair, it would do a little something, and I would be honored if I had the opportunity to put my vocals on that. The only other one next to him, honestly, would have to be Fat Sheesh. Fat Sheesh is known for getting on a lot of tracks, and he's laying vocals down and he's rapping, and it's coming out just so fabulous. And I have no hearsay or throwback about any of that. I'm here and I'm sitting here and I'm in front of y'all right now saying I co-sign for this kid. This kid is amazing when it comes to his music. Songs like Fuck It Up, White Couches, everything on his new album that he's got going on, the Fat Sheesh World. Man, listen, this guy is amazing. I like Pimp Daddy. Pimp Daddy's good, but he's not that Nate Dogg flair. He's more the rapper type, and I give him that. But I'm really set on the idea that the game and the artistry and this art has not been able to be the same in years. I think between the passings of great artists, it's caused us to go into a downward spiral that hasn't been able to be a pickup part in any time, form, or fashion in the past maybe 10, 15 years. Alright, so we're still waiting on that to come by and stop back off on us. So with that being said, I don't know where are the real artists at. What is your opinion? Where are the artists at? Do you see any out there? Do you believe there's any out there? Who's better than the ones that we already deal with? Is there somebody that can replace Nate Dogg in this world on a worldwide scale? Is there anybody similar to Nate Dogg on an indie artist scale? What do we do in terms of what are some of the primary essence in parts of hip hop that we need to injunction into our music that we're doing right now? I say turntable. I like to see scratching more on turntables. That's not for me to say, but I would like to see it. Break beats are amazing. Going back to the old boom bap, the boom bap era is good. What else? Man, it's a lot of things that you can also see in the future. Let's see. The art itself. Doing gang, I was about to say gang songs, but doing group songs. Like, how amazing would it be to see a group song of, let's just take, we're going to do females, for example, in indie artist music. Let's just say indie artist music. How dope would it be to have Naya, HGS Lyrical, Miss Fabulous on the hook, and Lyrics MC all together on a track? How dope would that be? Alright, if you go to men's, let's say men's, let's just throw it out there real quick, and let's go men's. Let's say you have Noreaga the King on the intro. You have Brother Rob either doing the hook or doing a verse on the track. Randy Hitch, 414 Dank and myself on the track. How dope would that be? You know what I'm saying? Group songs like that. How dope would it be to see somebody like Brother Rod the Poet Brown and Miss Fabulous doing the track together? Things of that nature. Because we've ran out the idea of everybody for self. Everybody for self has gotten to the point where now it's just making me feel like I can listen to my own music all day, every day. Just to be honest with you. If I had a whole catalog of stuff, but all I got is beats right now that I'm working on for an album, and in the process of that, it is what it is. But it would be dope to see something like that. You know what I'm saying? So my question to everybody, and y'all can do a show on this. I encourage, I also challenge you to do a show talking about this and your answers. Where are all the artists at? Just challenge you. Think about it. Give it a little thought. You know, you're welcome to hit me up here. Talk to me here. Let me know what you think. I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I'm going to go ahead and play this song one more time to let you see some versatilities and some music and things of that nature of where I think the artists are. This song right here is called Friday Night on with Your... Hold it. Let me get you right. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's called Friday Night with Your Baby. It's by my homeboy, Brother Rob the Poet Brown. Dearly apologize about any of the misconfusion on it. Friday Night with Your Baby. My brother Rob the Poet Brown. This is his song. I want y'all to check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I'm going to give y'all ways to reach me, let you know how to find me, and hopefully we'll get back into some more music down the line the next couple of days. This is another episode of In My Opinion. I thank y'all so very much. You know what it is. It's the fam, bitch. And also, if you want to reach out to somebody, hit my girl up, Boss Lady 95895 at gmail.com. And man, let's just make it happen. All right, I'm gonna give y'all ways to reach me. I'm gonna give y'all my boy Brother Rob the Poet Brown, Friday Night with Your Baby, and I'm getting out of here until next show. Until then, put God first, protect, provide, spread love, and get that money. And until next show, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Yo, ways to reach me. Hit me up on DREZEY21 at yahoo.com. That's DREZEY21 at yahoo.com. Also, if you get an opportunity, send your tracks to my homegirl, Boss Lady 95895 at gmail.com. Once again, that's Boss Lady 95895 at gmail.com. You can also hit me up, 615-540-3998. That's 615-540-3998. If you want to just send me a shout out, want to request any kind of music, want to vote for Boast to Roast, vote for Dre's 8, anything of that nature, send me a text message to 615-540-3998. Man, you can catch me on any social media, YouTube, iHeart, X, any of them natures, any of them you want to hit me up on, just hit me up, man. Find me, Andre Richmond or Drazy, Dre's Radio Cafe, man. What more can I say? Other than that, man, just reach out to your boy and let's get it cracking. All right, let's go.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday night and I'm hanging with my baby.
Love God first, then self, walk with pride. Now talk about what makes you feel good inside. Love will make you feel good, make you feel whack. Rough like bark, sweet as a box of Cracker Jack. That special lady that makes your life complete. The one you're proud to be seen with when you're walking down the street. Now that's love my way. Damn it, I'm feeling okay. It's Friday, a payday, and I'm going to scoop up my baby.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gonna happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right.
TGIF or something like that. Got 2 whole days to play before I have to come back to the job. The plantation, some might say adult high school with all kinds of attitudes on display. Some folks love to work, some work to chill, but everybody gotta work it if they wanna pay their bills. I lost my last 2 jobs, this is my confession, so I call the job what it is, a blessing and it's quitting time. And love is the flavor, rush to the bank to get a pocket full of green paper. Weekend begins, end of my day, so call the queen and let her know the king is on the way.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right.
I call my baby, we both know the time. I says, hey princess, your place to mine. She says, either or sounds swell. Let's get out the house and chill at a hotel. She was like, what? Said we might as well rally. Got tickets to Saturday night show at Blues Alley. She was like, hey, that's what's up, cause we can lay around all day and chill. Before I scoop you up, I'm going on my end. Get an outfit, a 12-pack of Heineken. This weekend, baby, it's about you and me. Pack the laptop, I'll bring a couple of DVDs. She said it sounds so exciting. Guess we'll hit the wharf, get some crab legs, some shrimp, and whiting. Now it's set, let the games begin. Cell phones off, no interruptions from family or friends. Friday with your baby, it's like a blessing. So pack those special panties so I can unwrap my present. Saturday show, by the way, Brother Rob opening up for Layla Hathaway. Hey.
It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right. It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to be her man and glad that she's my baby. No one knows what else gon' happen here tonight. I just got paid and I'm gonna treat my baby right. It's Friday night and yeah, I'm hanging with my lady. I'm glad to